Tried to schedule this reading earlier and it went wrong. So I don't know if that came up in you guys' notifications or not. But this reading is about the person in your mind, a person on your mind. This is for my collective. So it doesn't matter what sign you are, whether you're male or female, this reading can resonate for you. Okay? So we're going to get started with some signs and synchronicities. And please like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. First card to come out is Fancy. Okay, so this person that is on your mind might like the finer things. They may also spoil you. They might be a little bit more bourgeois than you. So when they decide they're going to do something nice for you, they do it in the sense of how they would do it for themselves, not necessarily how you would do it for yourself. And so in doing so, you might get something nicer than what you would have gotten for yourself when they decide to do it. Snake. So this relationship is going through some kind of transformation here with the snake card. Tell us about the person on their mind. This person might like to drink. You all might have, what am I trying to say? I don't want to say better communication, but just more fluid and easygoing communication with each other when you drink here with the liquid courage card. The person on their mind, Spirit. Tell us about the person on their mind. Interracial relationship. Now, when I made this card, I didn't necessarily intend for it to mean like different races. This card is intended to depict relationships where there are two different types of dynamics. Like you could be a good girl, this could be a bad boy. You could be a city girl, they could be from the country. Something like that, where you all just have a different upbringing, outlook on life, or just generally come from a different culture. You could come from a two-parent home. They could have been raised by a single mother or may have been adopted or something like that. You could be an only child. They could come from a big family. Groupies. So this person might be very attractive. That might be something that you think about for it to come out like that. Like in the back of your mind, you might think about how these hoes or these dudes be throwing themselves at this person. Or this person is very attractive, so you would imagine that they get a lot of attention. And maybe you worry about that sometimes. Kinky. Okay, so this person has a different side to them. I'm also hearing that they bring out another side of you. Let's do the romance angel deck. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, some of you all could be a little bit worried about investing yourself emotionally with this person. Maybe because the relationship is new, or you all could have reconciled with this person, and so maybe you guys are a little bit skeptical about how long it'll last this time. Spirit is still urging you regardless. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. Live in the present. And in the present moment, make the best out of each moment. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Oh, okay. So, right. So that the message I'm getting off of that free yourself card is some of you all really are in your head about this relationship. because when it's, you know, the term being emotionally invested, there's so many nuances to that. And generally what being emotionally invested boils down to is I can get my heart broken. So a lot of you all are kind of in a bit of the emotional or mental holdup right now, because you're not sure if being emotionally invested will lead to heartbreak. Healing family issues. So for some of you all, um, this person is somebody that you have children with the healing family issues, and you are reconciling. This is a the energy for some of you. The energy that I'm picking up on is reconciliation with your child's father or your child's mother, and you guys, by reconciling, you are healing your family, the family that you created with this person. For others of you, you all are learning that there are some things, some negative behaviors that you may have learned in your family, from your family. Hey, Faro, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but some of you all are learning that you may have learned some bad behavior from your family, and it might be trickling over into your relationship. And so now you're trying to redefine what attachment looks like, what leaning on someone, depending on someone looks like. Finality, farewells, leaving behind closure. Child, first of all, a rhinestone just went flying off my hand. Okay. Okay, so y'all got finality, commitment, and hopeless. So here's what I'm getting off of these three cards. For some of you all, this is most definitely a reconciliation. Hey, Stala. For some of you all, this is most definitely a reconciliation. This is somebody that you walked away from in the past. You may have walked away from them times before. But now you've decided to recommit to this relationship. And with this hopeless card here, when you walked away from the last time, when you walked away from them, you never thought you were coming back. You really thought you were never coming back. Yeah, but your intuition was always telling you that this was your person for a lot of you. For others of you, you walked away from a different situation, and now you're meeting someone that that you feel like you can either commit to or you are committing to. That is the direction that this new relationship is going in, and you never thought that you were going to meet somebody. Your intuition was always trying to reassure you, but you were skeptical. Hey, Inko. Everything's great. Everything's great. Yes, we do. We all carry trauma. So don't ever feel like, you know, because you've been through something that makes you a weakling. No, we all go through stuff. It's just that all of our stuff looks different. All of our stuff is unique to us because we all have a specific journey that we have to walk. And those challenges that we go through, they make us stronger. And what my strengths are won't necessarily be your strengths. Second chance. Yeah, for a lot of you all, this is a second chance with a specific person. But for some of you all, this is just a second chance in love in general. Some of you all really did lose hope. And someone is either in your life or coming into your life. With the sorrow card, oh man, you guys, you guys really, really, that last relationship was a lot. Even for you guys that's going back to this person, when you were with them that last time, that relationship was a lot. And that's because there was a lot of healing that had to take place. But at the end of the day, hurt people sometimes together. And you see this together card. Yeah, some of them do need more than a second chance. Some of them need for you to be like this. Don't come over here. Sometimes when we block somebody, like completely cut them off. And that's why a lot of that's why this person has done the work, because like I said, a lot of y'all, when y'all walked away from this person, you walked away with no intentions on coming back. And they felt that. They genuinely thought they lost you for good, for some of you all. And the idea that you were gone forever really did cause them to reflect. Sometimes when we break up, so our significant other may think we're breaking up to make up, or I'm breaking up with you to teach you a lesson. No, my collective was not walking away to teach somebody a lesson. This was not a tit for tat, none of that. This was not about being petty, none of that. This was about self-growth and self-healing and doing what's best for oneself. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes, Inko. So you've seen that together card. This together card has a ring on it. So this person could be thinking about marriage with you at this point. You could even be thinking about marriage too. Communication. I just heard, this was the message that I'm hearing, that the communication between you and this person is A1 now. So I'm getting that there was a point in time where you all's communication was horrible. That's what I'm getting. That the communication between you all was horrible. And now maybe that was one of the reasons why you felt like there was no hope, because communication is the staple of every relationship. If we can't communicate, then what's the point? And I think now you guys are coming back. The energy I'm getting is that the communication is so much better, or it will be if this reconciliation hasn't happened yet. And if this is a new person, you're going to be able to communicate with them in a way you've never been able to communicate with anyone before. Yeah, this could be somebody. Now, for those of you that this is not a reconciliation, this could have been someone that was always interested in you, but you never gave them a chance here with this benched card. They were always interested in you, but you just weren't necessarily interested in them. And so you kind of like, you know, boy, please, like that. Girl, I'm flattered, but you know what I'm saying? And for whatever the reason, you're starting to finally change your perspective on them. And like I said, for others of you all, this is a reconciliation. This is somebody you walked away from. I don't got time for this. And now you're reconsidering. Red flags. So, and I'm getting this for this new relationship, because this person is new and you've been through so many bad relationships. They might do things or exhibit behaviors that to you either look like red flags or feel like red flags. You can either be absolutely certain, yes, this is a red flag. It's blatant. It's in my face. I can't ignore it. For others of you, they might do something and it might remind you of something else, and you might be thinking to yourself, that's a red flag, but you're not really sure. You can't tell if you just, this is past trauma raising up. Spirit is telling you, regardless of whether you think you are justified in feeling like that's a red flag or not, address it. Do not overlook it. Address it. Yeah, some of you all could not be sure. This person could not have as much money as you for some of you all. Or you could think that they're like a gold digger if this is a masculine watching. You could think that this romantic interest is a gold digger. I'm going to dig into that when I do the tarot and clarify. Swipe right. Regardless, this person is really interested in you, and they didn't think you were interested in them. If this is a reconciliation, then they thought that you were done with them, and they never thought you would ever give them another chance. What is the energy of this person towards my collective? Okay, the Five of Cups in reverse. So they know, for those of you all that are reconciling, they know that they messed up. They want to move on from that, like they want you to forget. Not necessarily forget, but forgive. Like, I know I messed up, but can I have another chance? For those of you all who are entering a brand new relationship with somebody new, this person has also been in a lot of tumultuous relationships, and they're looking to have a brand new beginning with you. What are their intentions towards my collective? Oh, okay. So this is an ex. They definitely have manifested you back into their life. Um, And for my single collective out there, and this is a new person, they have been manifesting a woman or a man just like you. Okay. They want to build. Okay, so this is not. This is deeper than just dating for them. They're dating intentionally right now. So if this is a reconciliation, they already know what it is with you. They already know that you are the one for them. They don't want anybody else but you. Right? If this is a new person, they are dating intentionally with you. They're not trying to hook up. They're not trying to, like, their intentions are to give you everything they've got so that they can see what it is you have to give, because their intentions are to start a family. Their intentions are to buy property. Their intentions are to get married. Their intentions are to build a legacy with you. And I'm also hearing they want to know that that is what you're interested in as well. If you are, I'm also, okay, and I'm also hearing they're not trying to date you like casually. Their idea of dating is not you're talking to several other guys, I'm talking to several other girls. They feel like they know enough about you to where they want to cut the rest of their roster off, and they want to know that you would do the same. And if that's not where your headspace is, they might actually walk away because they're just that serious about you. I don't think they can emotionally or mentally handle the idea of you continuing to entertain other men or other women at this time. With the Page of Cups, they want to be very um, like dreamy. Like they're daydreaming about you all's relationship here with the Page of Cups, and they want to be very open and honest about their feelings with you. Those are their intentions. How do this person feel about my collective? Okay, they've been through a lot. Like I said here with the Five of Swords, they're still trying to make sure that. So you remember how red flags and using you came out? They're also trying to make sure that they're not allowing past trauma to taint their idea of you. When you said that little thing and you were just joking, well, his ex used to do that, and she would say it as a joke, but she actually meant that stuff, and then she actually did that stuff. It wasn't a joke. She just laughed and made it seem like a joke. So now he's wondering, was she joking? Stuff like that. He or she is trying to make sure that they don't accidentally miscategorize you. So they're trying to take their time. They're not trying to jump to any conclusions right now. All right. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. They don't have any intentions on talking to anybody else but you with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're willing to cut off whoever. That's how they feel. It's funny how it's coming up in their intentions and in their feelings. The Four of Pentacles, they want to hold on to you. Right. They're going to cut off everybody else, and they want to hold on to you. The Three of Pentacles to the Four. The Three of Pentacles reversed to the Four of Pentacles. That is exactly where they're at right now. Okay, let's clarify some of this. Finality. Why is finality here? The Two of Swords in reverse. The Two of Swords is about, so for some of you all that are reconciling with someone, there could have been some cheating in the past. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, if that's not your story, don't. But for some of you all, I'm saying there could have been some infidelity in the past, and you walked away because of that. And this person is realizing that that other person was a waste of time. I'm not really sure why, Spirit, why was this person involved with this other person? Explain that to us, please. Oh, they were scared of you all. Okay. You all have a very deep connection with this person. So for those of you all who are dealing with a past person and you're reconciling, you all have a very deep connection with this person, and they did not know what to make from it. They didn't know how to handle it, the emotions, and that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Also, I'm hearing that you held them accountable, where as these other people that they were dealing with, they would not hold them accountable. So it was just easier to be with them. They didn't require maturity. They didn't require growth. You get what I'm saying? So it was just easier to be with them. But then at the end of the day, the relationship wasn't sustainable. And all they ended up doing was missing you in your absence. Commitment. Why is commitment here, Spirit? The Fool. The Fool. They're ready to take a risk. They're ready to jump all in. They're all in. They're ready to be all in with you. Okay. Spirit, what are the challenges for this relationship? Ooh, child. Get out of town. You got the Queen of Wands. They feel like you was really just too fine. Okay? That's one of the challenges. They feel like you're too fine. You just look too good, first of all. And it makes them feel a little bit insecure. That's what I'm hearing. Also, you're very charming. And you're easy to talk to. So it's like, let's say, that saying like you too friendly. They feel like you're too friendly, but they know that you're not flirting. They know that you're genuinely just friendly. You know what I'm saying? They know this about you. That doesn't mean that it doesn't make them uncomfortable, though. It still makes them uncomfortable. What are the challenges with this relationship? I'm hearing they're very attractive too. Okay, wait. I'm hearing that they're very attractive too, and that also makes you feel uncomfortable at times as well. The Eight of Swords, okay, and then just being in your head. None of it is real. That's what the Eight of Swords is about. It's about mental imprisonment. So maybe you think, oh, he's got all these girls throwing themselves. She's got all these guys throwing themselves at her. You know what I'm saying? She's going to end up cheating on me or something like that, or vice versa. They could be thinking that about you. You could be thinking that about them. None of it is true. With the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is mental imprisonment over something that's not real. These are thoughts that are plaguing you, but they're not based on truth. They're not based on logic. They're not based in reality. So that's just a fear that's not even a rational fear. It's an irrational fear. What other obstacles or challenges? The King of Pentacles. This person could work a lot. That's what I'm hearing. This person could work a lot. Even if you all live together. This person works so much that when they come home, they don't have much to give you. Five of Pentacles. Oh, and that you all have been in separation from this person. That is your obstacles. Spirit, what advice do you have for my collective? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. That's your advice. So this person makes you happy. Spirit is saying let them. The Queen of Cups. To be loving and compassionate. To give and receive love. And to also not forget to love yourself. Sometimes we get swept up in these relationships. So don't give everything you got. Knight of Swords. Fast movement. Truth. So some of this stuff you all need to talk to this person about. One more. Uh-oh. Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is, that last card, that is for my people who are in reconciliation. Some of you all have not reconciled with this person yet. And for the Eight of Cups in reverse to be here, that is a card of not walking away. Okay? I'm going to do, let's do my spirit animal deck first before we do the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It's been a while since I did this deck. All right. Ooh. What spirit animal do you have for us today, Spirit? What spirit animal do you have for my collective about this relationship? The Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. Now, the number on this card is 28. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10s are about new beginnings, about a full completion of a cycle and starting a brand new cycle. So that is pretty, on point. Okay. Oracle message. Frog Spirit knows that while all the other frogs are croaking away, this is a time for you to simplify and declutter your life so you can feel content on your own lily pad. Even when life isn't creating a total cacophony, we can become drawn to the excitement of lots of noise. Then, the next thing we know, our schedules and homes are cluttered with commitments we regret making and objects taking up valuable space. Even relationships need decluttering as they often become messy. So that is most definitely and this is the message I'm getting from Spirit. For some of you all, you have to make space for this new person that's coming in to declutter your heart chakra, your sacral chakra. For others, the ones that are reconciling, we got to throw out all that bad history. And I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But we have to if we genuinely want to have a new beginning. Frog Spirit appears to tell you to clean house, prioritize what you need, and get rid of or give away the rest so you can have some space in your day and in your head. You don't need the old stuff and its stories shouting out at you about the past. Along with physical clutter, friendships are sometimes kept long past their expiration date, weighing you down with unnecessary baggage. Now is the time to let go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it. So release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. Frog Spirit wants you to reclaim your space unencumbered by shoulds, oughts, and could-have-beens. Let go and jump. You are free from all that old stuff. So that was your spirit animal message. I'm going to pull one more from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck before I close this reading out. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, my link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. Chaos and conflict. Interesting. Chaos and conflict. And then we've got an angel number here on this card, 33. Threes represent divine completion, wholeness. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, intention of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Oh gosh. So this could be for, this message could be for those of you all that are still in separation from your person. This could possibly be coming back. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before. For the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Yes, that is definitely a message that I kept getting from Spirit. Like, things can be really great with you, for especially for the reconciliation. Things can be really great for you guys, but you have to let go of the past. And I know it's hard. That's not easy. It's not easy. But Spirit did say during this message, have those hard conversations. I remember when you did this. You had me fucked up. Let's talk about it. Because if you ever, don't you ever, you understand? Don't you ever. I'm not her. And I might have been her. I'm not her anymore. Let me tell you about who I've become during our separation. You understand? And sometimes you can show a person better than you can tell them. So that was your message, collective. I genuinely hope that helped. Once again, if you are interested in a private reading with me, my link to my Etsy shop is below in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.